Alright guys, so you buy a HELLCAT right now.
Let me ask you, what interest rates are you seeing right now?
Oh, on cars?
Yeah.
You can have excellent credit. I'm seeing 7-8%.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's
Yeah,
what I wanted
it's
to know.
nothing. I mean, that's not gonna change.
Gotcha.
That's a question I've been getting. I think it all depends on if you got the money. The bottom line. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff, but it's not always can you do it or should you do it. I'm not the one to ever discourage somebody from purchasing something they really want. But when it comes down to something like that, like a HELLCAT, you gotta be ready for that, man. I think some people, like I say, some people take the leap of faith and, they figure they'll be able to afford it, or they buy something with a high interest rate and they think they can refinance it later. I mean, in some instances that is true. But when you're talking about something like a HELLCAT, it's like I say, one of my co-workers just bought a HELLCAT Challenger the last week. The sticker on it was $119, and of course they had a markup on it, and he refused to pay the markup, and he ended up getting it for like $98K. And I'm gonna do a review on his car eventually when we get the time to do it. It's a big responsibility, man, because most people are financing HELLCATs. Well, a lot of people nowadays, I'm talking within the last year, a lot of people that I've talked to are financing HELLCATs for 96 months, 92 months. And I understand why they're doing it, because it makes the payments lower. But that's a long time to pay $1,200, $1,400. Some people paying $2,000 a month for a HELLCAT for 96 months. That's a long time, bro. That's a long time. Even though most people don't keep their car that long. Most people trade their car in within a couple years. There's no hate to you HELLCAT guys. I get it. And if I was in a position to buy a HELLCAT, I would too. But I think some people are buying them without really being ready, because there's a lot of things you gotta have in place when you buy a car like that. First of all, you gotta have somewhere to store it, which means like a garage, somewhere to store the car inside. Not only that, you have to worry about the gas, insurance, and you gotta have other things in your life ready to go. Your retirement set, especially us a little older cats. If you 25 and above, I think you gotta have certain things in place before you start buying $100,000 cars. And some people, cars are their big achievement. Some people's house is their big achievement. So you have to decide what's important, what your long-term goal is before you jump out there and buy a HELLCAT. Only because it's very expensive. And I know some people are doing it because they think the car is going to be worth a lot of money later on down the line. And I've made several videos about that. I think it will be worth some money. At first I didn't think so, but I think the last call HELLCATs, like if you got a red eye, jailbreak, a demon, something like that, or even one of the special packages, it could potentially be worth some money. Us Scat Pack people, because my 300 is a Scat Pack Chrysler, that's what it is, Scat Pack 300. Don't feel a certain kind of way if you're not ready to get that HELLCAT. If you're not ready to make that HELLCAT move yet, there's no timeline on it. You got to do what makes sense, because when that payment come every month, you're the one that got to pay for it. And just being able to say, oh, I got a HELLCAT, and you really can't afford it, is a bozo move if you ask me. And based on my last video, people are saying a lot of the Hellcats are being repossessed. To have a Hellcat, have a home, be able to live in a home somewhere that's safe so that you're not too much worried about somebody stealing your car. Retirement, your kids are good, food, clothes, savings, all that kind of stuff. Mortgage paid. There ain't too many people that really got all that stuff in order and drive around a Hellcat with no worries. There's a lot of people just jumping out there, guys. So you can't look at other people's situations and feel bad about your own, because you don't know how people getting stuff. You don't know what their situation is, and you don't judge what other people are doing. Just worry about you. Take care of your situation. You know, everybody's time is coming to have a Hellcat or whatever your dream car may be. I'm getting one of many of my dream cars, hopefully soon. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you be able to get the top one immediately. Sometimes you just got to get your out of your top 5. Sometimes you got to get your 3rd one first or your 2nd one first. That's just how it works. There's no timeline, because at the end of the day, all of that stuff get old at some point. So just be happy with what you got. Work on what you want, and that's my message, man, about it. You know, people keep asking me about Hellcats, and that's my thoughts, man. Just if it's your time, it's your time. So hit the like button, subscribe, leave your comments, let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.